we don't want to say that projects of this magnitude come along every day either. And I think that you'll agree with that when you hear some history about the project.
Looking across this room, there are people in here that are younger than this project is.
You know, it's interesting to have a project that has a history. The project's not even done and it has a history already. How we're talking about that.
This project was one of the first projects that I began to follow and support when I was elected as commission.
And I may be one of the people that's as young or as old as this project. So
I started work in Cherokee County in December of 2001, and one of the projects that was kicking around back then was Bell's Ferry Road. We're talking 34 years ago, so a lot of the folks that I worked with at that time are no longer with us. First of all, to the public and the residents of Cherokee County for their patience over the last 34 years of design, permitting, and the right-of-way phase of the project.
So when people think about GDOT, they always think about interstates, I-75, 575, state routes like Highway 5, 41. But the truth of it is, roads like Bell's Ferry are the most important roads to the people who live in that area.
Well, that day is here, and that day has come, and that day is going to tick along for about 3 years so that we can come back and we can cut a ribbon. And then what's going to happen is in 34 more years, somebody, it might not be us, but somebody's going to talk about that road's just not wide enough anymore. The top song in 1991 was Everything I Do It For You by Bryan Adams. But let's think about it. Everything we do in Cherokee County, we do it not just for us. We do it for everybody else. Whether they live here, whether they visit here, whatever the reason is that they are in this county, we welcome them, and that's who we do it for.